Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and whatever I call this series. We're in the middle of a curveball that makes zombies more resistant to melee attacks, which is really good timing for trying out some of the first weird and specialized weapons we ever introduced into the game. So, now that we've had the bounty broker for a little while, there's a lot of weird stuff in the game, but the first weird stuff that we put into the game was through the Independence Pack. When the game first came out, the Independence Pack was a separate DLC, or you could, if you got the Collector's Edition, or whatever we called the sort of fancy edition of the initially released game, you would get it at no additional charge. But now, these days, in the Juggernaut Edition, you get the Independence Pack unlocked automatically if you just beat the game once. If you just get one legacy, you get the Independence Pack. Or actually, it might not even be a legacy. It might just be defeating all the Plague Hearts on the map. I think that might be what it is. I've forgotten for certain. But either way, the Independence Pack has got a lot of weird, fancy weapons in it. And viewer Orithos has been really strongly encouraging me to specifically try out using the Pyrolauncher as a weapon during a Plague Heart raid. And since, I've got a bunch of Plague Hearts left to kill, we might as well do this. So I've got just barely enough influence to call in this weapon delivery. So I'm going to do that.
Can I get a supply drop here?
We'll see where it lands. And where did it land? Or has it not yet landed? Are we waiting for it to land? I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's off there in the... Oh, it's real close to home. Awesome. Okay, well, actually, let's just empty out some of my inventory here to make sure I've got enough room to carry everything. And let's run out there. Now, I keep forgetting, is there a door on this side, or do I need to, take some roundabout way to get there? Looks like I'm taking a roundabout way. Is this... Yes, this is the roundabout way I'm taking. Holy crap. Okay. Here we go. Is it on the... Okay, it's this side of the wall. Oh, yeah, so Red of the Court is like, wait, supply drops don't land, do they? They just teleport in. Yeah, that is true. They do just teleport in. I mean, sometimes they take time, which I guess sort of lets you imagine they have to drop in, but yeah. Okay, so we've got two weapons here. The Starshank Launcher, which has 4 bullets, or whatever, 4 rounds that come with it, and the Pyrolauncher, which has 40. So the Pyrolauncher is sort of this rapid-fire flame weapon. It's our equivalent of a flamethrower. Whereas the Starshank launcher is more of a, it's almost like shooting an explosive arrow at a zombie. And then we've got some melee weapons, too. So let's run back in this roundabout direction. I feel like I should, at some point, try out both of these weapons. I don't know if I need to do it on the same trip.
I'm running out of steam.
Because, well, okay, so I definitely would still want to bring my sledgehammer, because I might need that against the Plague Guard. So let's drop off the Starshank. We'll worry about that later. We'll drop off the melee weapons. I'm still going to keep this guy. But you only get 40 rounds for the Pyrolauncher initially. This is what the Pyrolauncher looks like, by the way. It looks like a super soaker that somebody has adapted to fire fireworks. And basically, the only mode that it has is burst fire mode. But what that means is, so when you see burst fire, you think, oh, it'll be like, prr, 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 it'll have that kind of rhythm to it. No, not the Pyrolauncher. It fires a burst of 20 shots. And so basically, your character just starts uncontrollably spewing fireworks at the enemy. And Orithos told me, I didn't actually realize this, though of course it makes sense now that you say it, that you can dodge cancel out of the burst fire. And so you actually can fire shorter, more controlled bursts with this weapon if you want to. I didn't realize that. For a long time, I thought I just had to be spewing fireworks for a solid 5 seconds or something like that every single time. But anyway, if I'm going to be taking this as one of my primary weapons fighting a Plague Heart, I'm thinking I should have a little bit more ammo. However, I am completely out of influence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to the Independence Pack. I'm going to call in the Independence Trader. That is free.
Looks like someone's on our doorstep ready to trade.
And so yeah, Bernie the Pyrotechnics Trader has now showed up. Is he going to come to our house? Oh, that's convenient. Thank you, dude. So I'm going to load up on all of the luxuries that we've collected and any backpacks I don't give a crap about. And we're going to sell all that stuff to Bernie.
I'm already full up.
So we're going to make as much... Where'd he go? Bernie? Oh, is he coming in the front door? Hey there, Bernie.
Yo, want a
So
trade?
let's sell Bernie all of our luxuries so that we can get... wait, stay there, Bernie. I'm going to get some more. We're going to sell him all our luxuries so that we can get enough influence to buy more fireworks ammo for his silly fireworks guns.
That is a lot to carry.
Can I sell him a note? I probably can. I don't know why he wants it, but I can probably do that. Hey there. No, I didn't mean to learn about you. There's no point in learning about a trader. What's that going to tell you? Nothing. Okay, I can't actually sell him everything right now. But now that I've sold him that stuff, let's grab some rounds for the Pyrolauncher. And, I mean, I guess might as well also get some Starshank.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay, I'm carrying a lot now, so let's sell him more of this. And, I mean, while I've got a trader here, I might as well sell him even more stuff that I don't need. So let's drop off the stuff I need the least. And then... I had one more note left. And then... I mean, yeah, how often am I going to use a standard or large backpack? Not very often.
No room for that.
Let's sell him a bunch of that crap, too. Just... the more influence that I can keep when he leaves, the better off I am.
Trade. How about it? Sounds good.
So this is small beans compared to the luxuries, but whatever. Stay here, Bernie. I got more stuff to sell to you.
That is a lot to carry.
All right. Orthos says that he also likes to sell his melee weapons. So for me, I always feel like I'm so low on parts. I usually prefer to mulch my melee weapons into parts rather than selling them for influence. But, you know, I do tend to like to sell the less useful facility mods. Let's make sure I don't grab any that are very useful. Chemicals, well, yeah, you can usually sell a lot of the crafting resources because I tend to collect them a lot faster than I use them, though I've only got 25 circuitry, so maybe that one's not one I want to sell. Water boiler. So yeah, so anything that just speeds actions, not extremely useful. Tiny amount of storage of the resource I have the least of? Nope. I need to get more fuel, by the way. You can't see it, but my fuel is extremely low. Food for morale, that's fine. Motorized targets. Training time? Yeah, it's not really valuable. I'm never going to use it, right? Filling machine. Okay, you know, that is valuable. Handgun ammo, yeah. Salvage furnace, yes. Oh, I should definitely, before I go on a salvaging binge, I should definitely install that. The pallet storage, though, not really necessary. Okay, I think that's the right stuff to sell. Okay, one more little sell here, Bernie.
To make a trade. Interested? Sounds good.
Oh, wait. I can't even sell it all to him. Okay, great. That's fine. Bernie, you have served your purpose. So let's start equipping ourselves to actually go on a plague raid. So I've got my heavy weapon. I've got my Pyrolauncher, which gives me the ability to set things on fire. And I feel like just as a back... Oh, wait, I need some energy. Bring some energy. And then just as a backup, I feel like I should maybe bring some other explosives too. Just in case. It's like a pipe bomb and a Molotov. We've got a bunch of zombies nearby. Let's see here. Oh, Orothaus is saying that another thing I should sell, and this makes a lot of sense, distractions. When you're playing at the lethal zone, distractions have very, very limited utility. They don't have zero utility, but it's not very high. And so if you're going to be playing a team in the lethal zone all the time, might as well sell all of your flares and fireworks and stuff like that. So that's a good idea. I've run him out of influence already, so I'm not going to bother this time. But next time I call in a trader, I absolutely should do that. So, okay, well, I guess I've goofed around enough. We actually probably need to put this to work. So this Plague Heart is within the purple zone, which means that the zombies are not going to be very responsive to melee. I wonder if that applies to the Plague Heart as well, or is it if it's just the zombies that walk around? Like, because normally in the lethal zone, and it's kind of funny because I don't know the answer to this because this is being developed out of house now. And so I don't know the answers just automatically the way I used to back when I was on the State of Decay 2 team. But my assumption is that when they say that zombies will be more resilient to melee, they're talking about regular zombies that are walking around, maybe freaks. I'm hoping that it also doesn't apply to Plague Hearts, because Plague Hearts are technically the same kind of thing as zombies. Like, under the hood, they're just an enemy. That's one of the reasons why, they are able to animate flexibly in a different way from, say, the way that guns and cars animate, is because it is a character with bones and the same kind of mesh bound to the bones, and it can animate in the way that a character can. So if it is sort of in the same sort of general class as other zombies, and if that entire class had the melee advantage applied to it, Plague Hearts could also be more resilient to melee. But also they're different enough. I mean, I genuinely don't know how they would have set that up. So I guess we'll have to just find out. We are very low on fuel, which we're going to have to call in a fuel trader at some point. But hopefully I've got a vehicle that's got enough fuel in it. Okay, yeah, this is my boy right here. So we're going to drive this car over there. And we're going to try to use this fireworks gun against a Plague Heart, which I don't honestly... So this used to be actually the meta. Like this used to be how you fight Plague Hearts. And we actually had to tune down the effect that fire had. Like we basically nerfed the Pyrolauncher against Plague Hearts, because it used to be that basically the Pyrolauncher was this thing where you could just point it at a Plague Heart and fire one barrage into it, and the Plague Heart would die every single time. And especially before we added the lethal zone and made it so that the zombies persisted after you kill the Plague Heart, it was such a one-shot kill thing. Once people discovered it, how effective it was the only way anyone wanted to kill Plague Hearts. And so we felt like, that's kind of closing off creative and tactical avenues. And so we nerfed it. I don't remember if we specifically nerfed the Pyrolauncher or if we just nerfed the effects of fire, the way that fire worked. Because fire is... originally, we actually made fire ineffective against Plague Hearts because that seemed too powerful. This is during development. But people who playtested the game gave us so much feedback that, because every movie and every game and every TV show that has something like a Plague Heart in it, fire is the thing you use against it. It's just such a universal trope that when we attempted to do a version of this where fire wasn't effective, people just rebelled. They were just like, no, that's not how it works. Fire does work, you jerks. And so eventually we were kind of required. Did that hurt me? No. We were kind of required to... Okay, I'm trying. There we go. Okay, well. Now we are suddenly surrounded by zombies, so I guess this might be a good first test of the Pyrolauncher. Let's just... I don't know, something to do... I think that's something to do with this, Okay, and I can cancel out of it. Something to do with this curveball is making these enemies crazy. And I have no idea what it is, but they are definitely more dangerous to me than they would normally be. I'm not sure why exactly, but something is happening that is making it so they are gathering more, and they are deadly, and they're stinky, and just everything. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use my energy. Let's find... Where is the Plague Heart? 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 There it is. All right, so I've set it aflame. And I don't know how much damage that actually does. But yeah, so I don't remember if we explicitly said the Pyrolauncher is less effective against... Okay, this is... There are so many zombies here. Okay, what is their stink doing to me? I can't even tell. Is it sapping my stamina? Holy crap. Get off me. Okay, I think that I am going to turn out to just be a dismal failure at using this weapon. Like, oh wait, I didn't mean to use that twice. I meant to... Dang it. So we are killing lots and lots of zombies. And if, for instance, if my goal here was to complete a bounty to kill zombies with fire, this would be highly effective. Like, this would be a very, very good way to do it. That is not my goal right now. So I'm just going to quickly do this. Okay, this does feel like it's more resilient to make... Okay, yes. That felt like that was more... That felt like more hits than usual. I think we may have learned... Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, my stamina is totally down. I wonder if that stink on the zombies is doing something to me. Like, if it's making my stamina worse or something. Because, I mean, I'm already pretty bad at regulating my stamina, but... And yes, I do see the Juggernaut. Let's see if I can just... Yeah, so something is happening. Like, they're leaving this red cloud on the ground. Yeah, Radithic was saying, hey, why don't you just look at the curveball and find out what it does? Well, I would, except I'm being chased by zombies. Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah. I think they are just sapping the heck out of my stamina. Oh, gosh. It's going very poorly. And I'm just not doing enough damage to that feral. Okay. Feral dealt with. Okay, have I led them all far enough over here that I can get back to my car? Okay, okay. I just want to put enough boundaries between me and them. Okay, there's that guy. They still see me. Okay, okay. I'm going to have to find out what this curveball is doing, I'm just going to have to drive away. Like, I don't think I can't afford to open my map. Or to open my, whatever, open the menu. Okay, maybe that's far enough to quickly check. Curveballs. Zombies stink and drain stamina. Okay. And they're more resistant to melee. And they drop lures. That's what the red stuff was. Okay. So I saw all of those words, but none of them registered with me at first. So the red crap that they leave on the ground, that's a lure that attracts more zombies. So killing one zombie will attract more zombies. And they'll just sort of keep coming. And so that's why it was getting so bad so fast. Because I wonder if the lures are like zombait. Like if they don't just attract zombies, but spawn zombies. If that's the case, then it is absolutely suicide to attack a plague heart under those conditions. So we have damaged that plague heart. Great. I hope we're proud of ourselves. There's no way I'm killing that one under those conditions. That was insane. Okay, let's just try to get somewhere with fewer zombies. Take a little break. Repair my car. Okay, I know there's zombies coming after me here, but... regular zombies I can handle. So Orathaus is saying that I can actually use the Pyrolauncher to stun lock ferals. So now, does the Pyrolauncher do more damage than just fire damage? If it does more damage than just fire damage, then I could see, yeah, like basically setting a feral on fire and then hitting it more and more until it dies. But if the only damage it does is fire damage, then ferals, you know, they react to fire, but they aren't killed by fire. And so there would be a short-term solution. I'd have to replace it with something else. Okay, so Ortha says it does damage over time to ferals? If that's the case, then that's cool. Frickin' heck! That's another frickin' juggernaut. Okay. Wait, why am I putting a car inside of a tight space? That's a dumb move. Let's point a car in a way it can escape really easily. Okay. So let's reload this Pyrolauncher. Listen to that. You have to load every single round into there individually, which is hilarious. Definitely a balancing tweak there to make sure this thing isn't too powerful, because you can't just use it and use it. Though I think some people might carry around a second Pyrolauncher that they can just switch to rather than spending the time reloading. Oh, I can hear. Hello. Okay, let's see. Where do the zombies come? Okay, they go that way, which means I can keep hitting them at the same time that I'm hitting the plague heart. Okay, get away, get away, get away. So these guys should not be hardened against melee the way that the other guys were. Because we are outside the curveball zone. They are not purple or stinky. Okay, come here. Oh, okay. Another round. I can hear zombies beating on something, trying to get in. Once zombies come in, I'm going to drink my energy drink. This is actually going surprisingly well. Okay, I've set a fire out there. Oh, they're still going to attack me. Okay, well, whatever. If I can just use that as like a fire break. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Okay, now we got a bunch of them. Okay, let's take our stamina meds. Okay, everybody. Set everybody on fire. So this is one thing that the Pyrolauncher is definitely good at, which is just clearing out an entire crowd of zombies. I mean, oh crap, okay. What happened to the feral? Is it dead? Oh, crap. Did we get it? I can't tell if I got it. I mean, I guess it would be murdering me right now if I hadn't. Oh, crap. What are you? Okay, you're not a feral. You're just a jerk. Oh, there it is. There's the feral's body right there. So, yeah. Wow, the Pyrolauncher is effective against the ferals.
Can't do it.
Ugh. My character isn't very effective. We got more zombies coming. So yeah, the thing about the Pyrolauncher is it is not quiet. So, I mean, it is made out of fireworks. All right, come here. I'm just trying to attract everybody into one solid... Stop it! Into one solid pile. So that I can set them all on fire. I said set them all on fire at once. There we go. Okay, they're setting each other on fire. That's very convenient. Okay, I'm completely out of stamina. Okay, I'm all out of health. I mean, I guess I should go to my car at some point. I just wanted to kill more zombies with this.
I don't want to stick around here for very long.
All right. Let's go back home. Oh, there's a zombie in my way. And the map is saying there's a bunch of zombies, but are they trapped in the mountain? They might be. Just needed that zombie to move over a bit so I can kill him with my door instead of my bumper. So yeah, La Coalición is correctly reminding me that I should not use that weapon near a car. All I'm asking for is for my car to explode, because fire does do damage to cars. That is true. Good reminder. Everyone should know that. Because yeah, it is very easy, especially because fire doesn't actually hurt your human allies that much. It can cause them inconvenience, but like, you know, I've got a short that I made that I'm kind of proud of where my son and I were playing in co-op, and he was getting completely destroyed by hostile humans, and so I threw a Molotov at him to save him from the hostile humans. So you get very used to the idea that you can just sort of throw Molotovs at your own people and it saves them. And so it's easy to sort of transfer that in your head onto your cars. But it is not true of your cars. Your cars will take damage from the fire and you will regret it. Whew. Coalición is saying that he feels bad he didn't get here soon enough to set up a bet about that plague heart raid. And yeah, so I mean, the first plague heart I tried to attack, I had to bail on because it was in the middle of this terrible, terrible curveball. I don't mean terrible like it's a poorly made curveball. It's a brilliant curveball. But man, it is a curveball that makes the game harder. It's a curveball where the zombies are all more resilient to melee. What the? There we go. Anyway, the zombies are more resistant to melee. They sap my stamina just by me standing near them. And they also drop lures when they die. So I started killing them around a plague heart just to try out the Pyrolauncher, and I attracted all the zombies in the world to gather around me, which made for some fun targets for the Pyrolauncher, but also nearly got me killed. So I'm going to unequip this stuff, and let's give Dion a little break. Because I still want to keep messing with these fireworks weapons, but that guy's in trouble. So, now, one thing I'm not sure of. Can we tell what this thing dropped? A food rucksack. Dang, so I need fuel. So I made some plans, actually, with Joe Swarner. He and I were planning on trying out Call of Duty Zombies together this afternoon, and the time we planned for that is coming up. So I don't have time to go on another adventure of any sort right now. But what I can do is call in... That's not how you do it. Call in a trader. Because I know everyone loves it when I call in a trader. So the Independence Pack trader is going to get out of here, and we're going to get a fuel trader instead. Because I'm almost completely out of fuel. I need fuel. And Orthouse was giving me some good advice earlier that I've got a lot of distractions in my inventory here that I don't need. Oh, hey, rifle ammo press. What? Why do I have all this stuff? I've got all these distractions that I don't need, that I never use because I'm in the lethal zone. Wait, what? What is this noise? Did I leave the Pyrolauncher equipped on that character? Is he going to be using it in random combat? I think he is. I think... No, I took it out of his inventory. Okay, I just heard a sound that sounded like that might be what it was. But no. I did take it out of his inventory. That would be... Will characters use the Pyrolauncher, like, randomly in combat? Will they just, like... Can you get an NPC just shredding everybody with fire? Because if so, that's hilarious. So yeah, Coalition says that, yes, characters will even use grenade launchers. Not recommended. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think even the XL firework shells, I think, are not that useful in lethal. So where is... Oh, the fuel trader is slowly coming. He'll come here eventually. Yeah, so we designed these traders before we added the Trumbull Valley map. And the Trumbull Valley map has got this very clear obstruction right down the side of it here that makes it difficult for characters to navigate specifically to this base. We've already seen in an earlier episode a siege going poorly at this base because the zombies couldn't path to it. And similarly, human beings, they take a while to get over here. So I guess we're going to wait for this guy. So Coalition says that those XL firework shells are made to attract zombies. So he says that they're extra useful in lethal. Well, see, so my experience. So correct me if I'm wrong about how you would use these in lethal, Coalition. But as I understand it, in the lower difficulty levels, basically everything below dread, if you use a distraction on zombies, they will turn away from you, even if they're aggroed on you. They will turn away from you. And will turn towards the thing, and you can just get away scot-free. All the zombies will turn towards the distraction, and you can just get away. Everything dread and higher, they don't have that effect. Like if a zombie is aggroed on you, no distraction can pull them away. And so you can use distractions on zombies that don't see you, but you can't use it on zombies that do see you. And so I usually just consider them to have very little utility because I'm like, I mostly would use them to save my life, in vanilla State of Decay 2 before we added the difficulty levels. I guess you can, if you're being really stealthy, use them to manipulate zombies who can't see you yet. Coalition is like, bro, where is that trader going? I need to show this to Randy. Because he might have some guesses. I don't know. So, what I'm betting is something about how we've laid out the nav mesh on this map. And I think we've seen this behavior before. I don't remember where, like which episode it was or what was going on. We have seen this, which is something about the nav mesh makes the AI think that the stretch from here to here is either blocked or extra long. And so when they path from someplace like this over to this base, they don't consider this to be the shortest route. They, for some reason, consider going up this path and across this field to be the shorter route. I don't know why. I don't know how NavMesh works, and so I couldn't begin to guess. I don't know. For instance, maybe if the NavMesh has higher resolution along the road, maybe they see the road as being longer in some way. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Oh, so Le Coalition says what he does is he uses distractions and especially Zombait to get rid of hostile enclaves. Or no, he doesn't say hostile enclaves. He says enclaves I don't like. That's a different distinction from hostile enclaves. You can have an enclave you don't like that is not a hostile enclave. Which is raises some ethical questions. Yeah, so I guess I don't really do that. So yeah, if that's how you're planning to use them, that's not my deal. Okay, so this guy's going to get here very soon. Luckily, not that many zombies around us, so as long as he doesn't set that screamer off. Oh, he's still got to navigate around these rocks. Come here, buddy. You can do it. Is he going to go to the front door like the last guy? Yeah. So I think there's a particular spot at each base where the traders always want to go. Tabby suggests the cannibals might be a good target. Yeah, that makes sense. The arseholes too, probably. Okay.
Got some stuff to trade. All right.
So let's sell this guy our firecrackers and nonsense. Our boom boxes. Oh, good. Strange Mutations has ended. Which means we'll be able to go back. Here, let's grab this stuff. We're going to be able to go back and deal with that plague heart later. Finish it off, which is good. What is the most efficient way to get this thing into storage? I think it might actually be this way.
I made it back with plenty of stuff.
Okay, let's buy all the fuel this guy has to offer.
Ready up for some trading? Yeah, sure.
And then is there any reason to buy chemicals or... I mean, I guess I could get some, like, fire grenades from him, but that's a lot of influence. Oh, hey! So Jawa is here. I was just telling the folks, Jawa, that you and I were going to go and try out Call of Duty Zombies together.
Trade? All right.
Wait, he has... Did I...
All this weight's gonna slow me
Did I miss something? It seems like he's got more of this than I remember him having. Oh, wait. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. 6 o'clock rolled around, didn't it? So at 6 o'clock, at sunrise,
Trade?
enclaves refresh their inventories. And so, did we just call in a trader right before sunrise? Why did I keep doing that? Right before sunrise, and then he restocked as soon as he arrived, so he ends up with twice as many wares as he would normally have?
Slow me down.
So yeah, Orthos confirmed that, yeah, that is exactly what happened. So a lot of our enclaves, when they restock, they just restock up to like a certain minimum. Like they just make sure that they have enough of something, but they won't restock if they've already got enough of it. But we probably didn't put a lot of care into doing that with the wandering traveling traders because they're not around very long. And so we were probably, let's see if there's anything else I can sell this guy to get that last fuel. Is there like a gun I've got too many of that isn't a special gun? I mean, the Danger Dog, how often do I really use the Danger Dog? It's got high capacity. I don't need a JL94. I don't need 2 JL94 customs. So let's equip this and take its bit off there. Wait, no, I didn't mean to salvage. I meant take the bit off. There you go. Sell a couple of JL94s. They're just boring.
Ready up for some trading? Okay.
Oh, that still wasn't enough? Oh, I gotta get more. Gotta get more to sell. Oh, Colacion is reminding me to sell stabby knives. That makes sense. Okay, let's see. What are my most boring stabby knives? That's boring. That's boring. Boring. These are all a little bit more interesting. And do I have any... Freedom Ringer? Yeah, that's fun. 2 bell clubs. I don't need 2 bell clubs when I've got a Freedom Ringer. I've got 2... Okay, I don't need a regular hatchet if I've got a high angle rescue hatchet. Is there like a gun I can sell? What have we got down here? Multiple M1As. Not necessary.
I got some stuff to trade. Yeah, sure.
So yeah, oh, those actually go for a fair amount of influence. Wow. I didn't expect them to go for that much, actually. All right. Cool. Well, let's buy that. And I think that's all I can afford. So yeah, let's, hey, we went from 3 fuel to however much this is going to be. We had 3 fuel before. Now we have 31. We have 10 tupled our fuel. So great. Well, hey, so Joe's here, and Joe and I were planning on checking out Call of Duty Zombies together. So I'm going to wrap up this episode. But Orathaus, thank you so much for the suggestion of trying out the Pyrolauncher. I'm sure I was not using it up to your standards, but it was fun to sort of remind myself what it can do. And we've still got the Starshank launcher that we haven't tried out yet. So next time I come back to the commune, we should try out the Starshank launcher too. Maybe go back and clear out that one play cart that I could not defeat under curveball conditions. We'll have to figure out if we want to actually stream Call of Duty Zombies, Java. That is up to you. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up this episode. So the next commune session is going to be there. So, come back for that. And yeah, Joe and I will have to talk about what our plans are.